Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, chat. Hi. What's up? Okay, we have something fun to start out with today. You might see it in the title. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. YouTube already has it pulled up. But we're starting out with some Minecraft. We are starting out with some Minecraft today, and it's not in any world that I created, but instead, it is called the Smith Summit, which is basically a convention in Minecraft. They're gonna have panels, they have a bunch of booths and like vendors, I guess, that have set up their data packs, their texture packs, their cool things that they made in different booths around this world. And they launched today. It's the very first day. If you guys want to join, I put the info in my Discord under announcements, or feel free to check out the Smith Summit, give them a Google, and join their Discord for all the info. But keep in mind, you guys, what we're about to see is completely vanilla. Like, you can join on a 100% vanilla client. I am using some mods that they recommended. Didn't really look into what they were. I know there's voice chat on here, so we might talk to some people that made these, although I'm not on the official event server. Anyway, we are going to hop into it, and I think you guys will see why I think this is so cool very, very quickly. But it is just like one of the most impressive things I've seen in Minecraft. Maybe you guys have seen some other stuff, but I wanted to show this off. And we have a bonus quest while we're doing this. I have a poster in the game. I should already have a poster in the game. I did submit that a while ago. So our secondary goal is to find my poster. So the poster should say Painted Pixels Pack on it. And it should link to my Patreon, I think. But anyway, we're gonna get into it. Let me actually make sure that you guys can hear this. Okay, can you guys hear that? When I go back to the game. Can you hear that, chat? Let me also turn off maybe chat. Video settings? Oh wait, chat settings. Hidden. Okay, that's gonna make it a lot cleaner for us. You can hear? Okay. So we are here in the Smith Summit. So we're standing atop the summit of the Smith Summit, the summit of the Smith Mountain. So we can board a gondola down to one of the regions and explore. And you guys, this is completely able to run on a vanilla client. I have no idea how. I think we'll learn more about it. So this is going on for the next 2 weeks, you guys. So we will, if you guys want to check this out, you have 2 weeks to do so. And I just think this is awesome. So there's 3 different places we could go, and I thought you guys could help me decide. We could go to the Welded Woodlands. So there's the map for the Welded Woodlands. It's crazy. I don't really know what any of these things mean yet, but we're gonna find out. They will have panels as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. So you can listen to some panels over the next few weeks, and they'll take place in Minecraft, which is crazy. We've also got the Textured Tropics over here. Textured Tropics, which look pretty cool. I have checked out one of these places. I can't even remember where I went at this point. And then we have the Patched Plateaus. So what are you guys thinking? Where should we start? Or should I just choose one? We have the Welded Woodlands, Textured Tropics, and Patched Plateaus. It's crazy. Look at these gondolas. I mean, look at it. And yeah, we can get in them. We can get in them. Okay, I see a Tropics. I think this is where we are now. Your booth is in Tropics? Wait, you have a booth? You have a booth? Okay, we're gonna go check it out. You have a booth? What? What have you made? This is the Smith Summit server. We're going to Textured Tropics, chat. Here we go. Look at this. We're like, what is this? The booth, your booth is the one with the yellow roof. Okay, it's in a bamboo jungle. All right, we're gonna check it out. Look at this. Like what? It blows my mind. You're trying to join the server, but there's a queue. Yeah, I know. I had to wait in a queue as well. It took me a little while. It took me 20 minutes, I think, to get in. That was a few hours ago. I've just been in here kind of checking a few things out. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. I mean, technically this is survival and a map. I don't know. Like, it's more of a map. It's unbelievable what they've done in this game. And I think some of the panels this week are going to talk about how they got some of these things to work. But basically this is just going to be a showcase of a bunch of cool things in Minecraft. If I found out about this earlier, I would have tried to get a booth for myself. But I just found out about it and it's insane. I mean, look, there's gondolas. It has a little light. It's emitting light. It's blows my mind. Okay, we're descending into the jungle right now. Ooh, some torch flowers over there. Am I going to paint today? We will be painting later. We will be painting later on. I just wanted to show you guys how cool this is. This is the second one. There was one a couple years ago. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, maybe I'll get a booth next time. I'll still be working. I would definitely still be working on it. All right, we have arrived at the Texture Tropics. We have arrived. So the doors are going to open for us in a second. It's crazy, guys. And now we're out. Like, what? And look at these birds. Do you see these? Look, watch what happens. They fly away. Like, what? It's insane. You can sit on the little benches. Enjoy your view. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm wearing a shirt and a little hard hat. I found some stuff around here. It's crazy. Am I gonna paint the nether portal once I get 100,000 subs on YouTube and TikTok? We already got Instagram, which is insane. We're already at like 112 or something on Instagram. It's totally insane. So make sure you subscribe if you have not already. All right, one with the yellow roof. I haven't seen a yellow roof yet. You said through a jungle. Oh, more birds. How do they do this? I don't know. I don't know how they do this. It's actually insane. It's actually insane. Okay, look at this map. So we're here right now, which is insane that they have this. Like it's an animated map, and this is vanilla. You tried making your own textures and you gave up once you saw the nether portal texture. Your booth is ITT. Okay, wait. Iconic tool. Oh, I saw that earlier. Okay, so we're right over here. So we need to go past the gondola and down to the right. Okay. So it's over here. Let's go check out Man of Valors. Which chart are you in? I am in Birch. Show me around, for sure. It's crazy. Okay, we're going in the right direction. Oh, it doesn't have where we are here. I guess we're there. So we gotta go down this way. This is insanely cool, is it not? Oh wait, should I grab a tropic shirt? Oh, I want the one with the sun on it. Oh. So cute. Isn't it crazy? Like, what? Okay, how do I get down from here? I'm pretty sure that's it over there. So, oh, here we go. Ready? Whee! Whee! Okay. Better note blocks. Okay, we'll definitely check that out. I think this is it. Is my skin a crocodile? It is. Oh, hi. It's a dinosaur. Hello. Oh, should I turn on voice chat? I don't know if you have voice chat. Oh, hello.
Oh yeah, hi. Hello.
Hi. Okay, will you show me what you've done? What is this?
Hold on, I need to mute your stream. It's an echo.
Yeah, that
Hold
makes
on.
sense.
Okay. Yeah, this is my booth. It's designed so that I don't have to be with you, of course. but I'll just tell you a little bit about this pack. It's a texture pack. There's not a lot of texture packs
Yeah.
in Summit. Most of it's data packs,
Yeah, it's
which is
crazy the
really
things
cool.
that people can do with just basically almost vanilla Minecraft. It's insane.
Yes, it's insane. Oh my goodness, there's so many amazing things here. Anyway, this is Iconic Tooltips, which is just a really, really lightweight texture pack designed to make tooltips easier to read.
That's so cool. Wait, I love this. So it makes like it gives like colors to different things. So it tells you, oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome. Like what fireworks you have.
yeah. And if you open your sticker book, there's some stickers that you can collect in this booth, and
Oh,
if you go
okay.
to the Texture Tropics section, then you can see the different
Wow.
stickers that you can unlock here, and
I
that will
love
sort of encourage you
stickers.
to explore the entire booth.
That is awesome. I love stickers.
Yeah, well, if you really love stickers, every single booth nearly has some, and there's a lot to do.
Wow, it's
I'm
an
gonna try
insane
to get
amount of
every
stuff.
sticker. I'm gonna try to get every sticker, but it's already looking really difficult.
That's a good challenge. My challenge today is to find my poster. I have a poster here somewhere that I'm trying to find.
Yeah, I heard. I'll let you know if I see it. I haven't seen very many posters. I reckon there'd probably be more in the past plateaus.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check that out. Okay, this is
But really, I
awesome.
don't know.
Wait, I need this. It's so much easier to see everything. That's so cool. Oh, you can take a disc. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, I love that. It's so much easier to see. Cool. What gave you the idea to do this?
So there's another texture pack that's very similar called Enchant Icons. It's basically very similar to this, except only for French. And when I saw that, it made enchantments really easy to read. I was like, wow, this would be really cool if they had it for banners. So I actually made my own texture pack called Banner Icons, which is the first sort of version of Iconic Tooltips that gave different icons and colors to banner patterns, so that it would be really easy to read what banner patterns um,
That makes sense because it's like if you're
make it
trying to
up.
recreate it or if you're trying to remember what you did, that's really cool.
Exactly. And of course, banner tooltips are really, really cryptic because they have the old English, which is super cool, but it's not very practical to read.
Yeah, no, it's not.
So that's the first version of Icon tooltips was banner patterns, and then slowly I just sort of kept adding other types of tooltips because there really isn't very many. There's only like 20 or so different types of tooltips. You're
Yeah.
frozen on my side, but I see you're moving in the screen. I don't know
Oh,
what's
it's
going
probably
on.
just lag because there's like 500 people online right now.
Yeah, we are on the heaviest shard right now.
Well, this is really cool. I love this idea. It feels like it should just be vanilla Minecraft. Like it
Anyway, you
doesn't
can see
doesn't take
the
away
rest
from
of the
anything.
firework.
Whoa. This is so cool, guys. Oh, and you can see the banners up here. Awesome. Oh, I'm definitely lagging, chat. I'm definitely lagging. Might have to switch servers. Might have to switch servers. But this is really cool, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it thought about it for a second. What is that? I got a flowering azalea? I don't think I was supposed to get that. Okay, chat, we're gonna try a different one. We're gonna try a different server and see if that helps. Man of Valor, if I left, that's why. I'm trying a different server. But isn't this cool? Oh, we're lagging out. Oh. Ooh, we're back in the queue. All right, well, I guess that's it for the Smith Summit today. Because this is probably going to take like 20 minutes to load back in. So, no big deal. We'll just go into painting, chat. Anyway, I highly recommend you check out the Smith Summit. It's really, really cool. Thank you, Man of Valor, for showing us around what you've made. That's just one of the really many cool things you can see on the Smith Summit. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just think this is like really, really cool. And this is probably what I'm going to be doing after stream. So I think it's awesome. Maybe we'll... Oh. Well, anyways, maybe we'll try to do some more at the end of stream. But anyway, that is the Smith Summit, and I highly recommend you check it out. It's really, really cool. Oh no, the queue, yeah, it's like 100, 200 people in the queue. So we're not gonna wait through that, but highly recommend you check it out. So should we do our dailies, chat? Actually, should we do dailies? And then get into some painting. I think I just lagged out. No big deal. All right. Let's get the dailies open. The queue won't be as bad later today and for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, definitely. So if you want to check this out, definitely hop on maybe later today, maybe later this week, because it won't be as crazy. It's just everybody's trying to get on right now and check it all out. But thanks again, Man of Valor, for showing us around what you did. I'm definitely going to be downloading that. I think that will be very helpful. Okay, let me switch over for 1 second. 1 second. We'll get to painting in a bit. Let's see. Done with that. And then getting the daily setup chat, and then we'll be able to start. All right. Here we go. Let me make sure it will show up here. Properties. Okay, should show up. There we go. There we go. Dailies chat. Let's go. Let's go. Starting with the crafting bee. If you haven't seen this before, we are given a set of items that we then have to figure out what we can craft with them. So the number on top tells us how many different things we can craft with each item. So we are going to start here. Let us start with the gold, because I think I know there's no wood today, which is rare. I feel like we always have a wood. So let's start with the golden armor, because that is pretty obvious here. All right, that's what we have so far. Other obvious thing I see is dyeing this. Other obvious thing is dyeing the carpet, dyeing the bed. What other thing can we dye? Oh, I guess we can dye this terracotta. Done with the dye. All right, done with the... Oh, look, we knocked out a bunch of those. Okay, we can definitely do a golden apple, correct? Correct, we can do a golden apple. What else can we do with gold? We can do golden block. This might be the fastest I've ever done it. Oh, there's one more thing. Okay. Golden block, golden nugget. Oh, golden pressure plate. Pressure plate. Yes. Okay, 46 seconds. We have just now started with the timer on here. 46 seconds. That might be the fastest I've done it so far. Pretty good. Pretty good. Remind me to change my Twitch title when I'm done with this, when we go painting. All right, search for a block. What block are we starting with today? Pressure plate? So I think that's what you were saying for the last thing, but I'm gonna start with the pressure plate because I think that'll be fun. Let's go with the heavy weighted pressure plate just because it's never an alpha and I wanna see if it's above or below 1.5, so let's go. So it's above 1.5. All right, that was fast chat, wasn't it? I'm getting better at these things. I'm getting better. All right, so now we are trying to guess. 64, it does, not with an axe. Has less blast resistance, it's not flammable, and it is not a full block. Okay, that helps us a lot. Not flammable, not a full block, but it does not use a pickaxe. So I'm thinking something like dirt. What about mud? What about mud? Because it's not flammable, not a full block, and it should have less blast resistance than this though. But we can also see if it came out, if it uses a shovel and if it came out in 1.19. Okay, whoa, it came out on that same update. It came out in that same update, but it does not use a shovel and it's not a full block. What about mud? Anything else? No, not mud. What came out in the 1.19 update? What update was that? What update was that? I have no clue. It doesn't use a shovel. What else came out with mud? Like mangrove? Oh, I think it's the mangrove propagule. Ambiguous block? No way. No way. It has to be something else. No way. What else came out? Everything is right, but not that. Deep dark stuff? Oh shoot, what is it called? I just was looking at it. The thing, well, any tool. The thing that you can get with a hoe that goes really fast, it's like, frog spawn. Is that even a block? Oh my gosh. I never would have gotten that. Never without chat. That's insane. Who knew frog spawn was the same properties as a mangrove propagule? I didn't. I should have gotten that. All right. Good job, chat. Good job. Good job. All right, what? Did we just do the block? Yeah, we just did the block. I opened block twice. What item are we going for now? Skulk is what I was looking for. It was frog spawn. It's crazy. All right, item. What item? A fork? That's not in Minecraft. That's not in Minecraft, silly. What item are we starting with, chat? You always start with a totem? Let's start. All right. Release. It released before totems came out. Stacks to 1. Rarity uncommon. So it's probably more of a common. It's not in this creative inventory. It does have a recipe and it does not drop from monsters. Okay. Okay, so something that came out before totems. Let's just think of anything that came out before a totem. Maybe like a... my mind is just totally going blank. Like I want to say a stick, but that's not going to help us. Beetroot soup. That came out before a totem. It's common. It only stacks to 1. So that's really good. What? What? Nom, I feel like you just told us the answer here. You already knew that. You had to know that. That's crazy. You must have looked it up beforehand, because that is a crazy wild guess. Good job, though. Good job. Okay. Last one, mob. And then we're going to get into some painting. Then we're going to get into some painting. All right. If you know the answer for sure, don't tell me. We're trying to guess here as chat. I'm going to have to start doing these all by myself if you guys can't help me. Phantom. All right. All right, Phantom. Release 1.13. Health Less than 20, height less than 5. Whoa, wait, it's a small one. So what about a turtle? Baby turtle. Oh, you can't do baby turtle, but turtle is lower. Oh, but it came out after 1.13. It has less health than that. What about a frog? 1.19, 10 health. It should be smaller than that, but I'm probably just gonna do this one anyway to see if it's passive and if the health is right. All right. 1.19. Axolotl? Did that come out in that one? No, that was 1.17. What else came out? Tadpole? That's even a mob? Like, I don't think I even really knew that. Passive, height of 0.3, 6 health, that does work. Hatching, that's crazy. It is yellow, so it has to be an aquatic animal. That could be it. What? That was so good. Who said that? Shadow? Good job, Shadow. And Watermouth? That's crazy. That is crazy. All right. Good job, chat. Good job, chat. We did it. We have done it. We have done it. All right. You know what time it is now. You know what time it is. Let me change my Twitch title. We're doing something very specific today, chat. Very specific. Riddle time, worm, go for it. Hi, Reno. I only painted one texture last stream. That's true. I did. So we're gonna paint more than that today. 5 stream streak. What? 10 stream streak. TARDIS. That is crazy. That is crazy. What? Almighty Juice, thank you for the prime, by the way. I don't know if I thank you for that. I don't see it on here, my list, but thank you again. Dino Dance for the 10 stream streak. That is crazy. It's crazy that I've even streamed 10 times, but I guess I have. I guess I have. All right. Let's see about this. You hear weird static noise in the stream. Weird static noise. Was it the music? Does everybody... Shane, what's up? Does everybody hear weird static? Weird static. Why would I be doing that? Let me think. Sorry, I was just tapping on my mic. That probably did not sound good. Please first purple die. Well, you know how we're gonna determine this. You know how we're gonna determine this. Hold on. I gotta go fix it. But you should know how we would determine this on this stream. I have fans blowing near me. It's my computer is blowing near me. That's the only thing. But it shouldn't be picking that up. Is this on? Oops, I dropped the magnet down my shirt. It is on noise cancellation mode, so it's probably just my computer. Oh yeah, it's definitely my computer. It's loud. Hold on. Hopefully that makes it better. Hopefully that helps. I feel like it shouldn't pick it up on my mic, but hopefully it calms down in a second. Let me know if it calms down when I head over here. Is this better? Because I've got to pull up OBS, transition, there we go. That is what we're doing. Let me change this. It's better when I moved, and you can hear it when I'm over here. It's definitely my computer. It's chugging a little extra hard today. All right. All right, chat. We're spinning. Oh my goodness. We're spinning this wheel. Let me put this light over here. I got a new light so you guys can actually see when I'm mixing my paints now better. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so good. Okay. The computer fan does want attention, you're right. All right, so we're gonna spin for what dye? We're gonna spin for what dye we're doing. Okay, ready, chat? Call out on the chat which one you want. Which one do you want? We're about to see. What's it gonna be? Oh, cyan. Cyan, however you pronounce it. I think it's cyan. Yay! There we go. Oops, okay, anyways. Hi, choice. Alrighty then. Let's pull that one up and I will get it on the screen. I will get it on the screen. Yay, a blue one. A blue one will be fun. Okay, I think they're all different, right? Each one is a little bit different. Item. There's light blue dye. I gotta go to the C's for cyan dye. Blue dye. A, B, C. It should be at the end of C because it's CY. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's so cute and pretty. And I'll use my cyan color to make it. Okay, let me take a little screenshot of it. And then I will place the texture image with it so you can see what we're painting. And I will also change the text on the screen. Da, 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 da. You can see all my big pile of paints. My big mess of paints over there. Let me move this over here a little bit more closer to me so you can see it. It's fine. Big mess of paints. Okay, then my water over here, and then let me move this down here for the YouTube as well. Where is that text? All right, and then I will edit the text. Cyan dye. And let me edit the text over on this one. Cyan dye. All right, there we go. Worm, did you get your riddle out? I was not paying attention. Will you send it again if you sent it earlier? You like the old style of the texture dyes? You know, change is always hard, but I think I do like these new ones better. You know? So that bone meal isn't just the dye. All right, there we go. Worm, can you send it one more time? Your riddle? Yes, thank you, Worm. Did I see in the new Minecraft snapshot that the texture for maps got new textures? I did, and I'm happy that I have not painted the maps yet. I don't think I have, right? I don't think I have. But I think they're better. I think they are much better. They're bigger. You can kind of like understand what they are a lot more. Helps colorblind players. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because they're different shapes for different things on the maps. So let's see how many dies we can get through. Oh, and I also made a whole new, I gotta go around and get it. I got a whole new fresh sheet so we can have all the dies on one fresh sheet. Chat. It's gonna be so good. Let me just peel it off here without bending it. Where's my, where is it? Here it is. All right. Very satisfying. My desk is messy. I have to fix that. All right. Whew. Here we are. Let me turn this light on too. Hold on. Da, 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 da. All right, here's Worm's Riddle, chat. Everybody lock in. From blue oceans deep, I wander within a house I keep. Give me what makes others seethe. I'll make you able to breathe. A conduit is the first thing I'm thinking of, but then I think it's actually like, I think it's magma, the magma block. What's it called? The one that makes you hurt when you're when you stand on it, but it helps you breathe underwater. And you can find them. All right, that's lit up now. Can you guys see this? Better than before too, it's not as dark. The Nautilus. Nautilus helps you breathe? Oh, I forgot about Nautilus. That's crazy that I forgot about that. That would be a good... Is my PC plugged in? It is. It is, and I think it got a little quieter. I think it got a little quieter, so let me know if you agree. Okay, so let's start in this top one. Or should we actually do it in rainbow order? Yes, we should. Okay, hold on, let me look up the rainbow order of it. Minecraft colors. Okay, so this one would be... Do we have 16 on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 16. Okay, so we're doing cyan, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not that one. 5, 6, 7, 8. Not that one. 9, 10, 11. Wait, what? Yeah, 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, 11. So it'd be here. It would be here because we're going to do these in rainbow order. That is so much forethought for me, chat. Be excited that I'm thinking about it this much in advance. Okay. I think this would be really nice. Okay, here we go. So that way I can crop it easily for vertical and you guys can see it. Bye, worm. It got quieter. Okay, good. Green Rocks, what's up? All right. Let's start sketching this out and then we'll go in with the paint. Guys, W in chat for Sanzi, who washed my palette for me and gave me new waters to dip my brush in. W Sanzi. All right. I'm painting in this one. So let me, 1, 2, 3, start here. So we got the little paper that it lives on. And then we got the actual dye in the middle. a good start, and then I can go back to where you can see chat. Mrs. Libby, thank you for the sunshine. I appreciate it. All right, next we are going up. I see. If someone has a crowning chat, it means they have Prime, not that they've Prime sub to you. Okay. They'll have a first badge next to their name. Thank you, Shane. That makes sense. Because I was like, somebody was in here earlier, and I was like, I don't remember Prime showing up for that. Obviously, I'm still new to Twitch. I barely watch stuff on Twitch. I normally watch on YouTube, so. But I do get why streamers prefer Twitch. Thank you, Shane, for the info. All right. You're resting after being with your sister and niece this past day? Yeah, that sounds like a lot, and that you deserve a rest after that. You know? A rest day is always good. So let's go through some more of these. Okay, and then we should be good by coming down 3. And over, and down, and there we go. All right, and then let me actually outline like the bottom of the die in the paper, because that's going to be a good delineation between the two. Those 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. And then 2 over and 1 up, and then 1 more up. Okay, so that's the paper at the bottom, and that's the die at the top. I'm your favorite streamer? What? Mrs. Libby, thank you so much. Which is Mrs. Slibby, sorry. Missed an S there. All right. So let's get started on this paint. Let's make sure we record here. And then I'm gonna start with the bottom bit, and then we'll do the actual color of it. So let's start with some yellow ochre over, let's do it in the middle, because we'll probably have to use these for most of them. And then burnt sienna. Am I painting all the dyes today? Maybe not all of them, but we are on a dye theme today for sure. This is what my Patreon voted for to be the next little theme. So that'll be fun. I definitely want some yellow in here, and then we want some white. I had to open my new white, you guys. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Nice new tube of white. And try to squeeze from the back of it to make sure I get every little bit out once it gets to the end. But there we go. Oh, forgot to paint with my pencil. Okay, here we go. The real painting does start. There's a lot of prep that goes into painting. There is a lot of prep. Okay, I actually want like the littlest bit of blue just to darken this. Did I leave out the did you like the stream poll? No. Did not purposely leave it out. I could add it. Do you guys like it when I do the poll? Well, I don't have YouTube pulled up. I guess I could pull it up. Okay. Go to my lives. Yes, I'm live right now. Has to load. All right, here's the poll. Have you liked the stream? There you go. Let me know if you liked it or not. Okay. So I wanted some of this blue so I could mix it with some of this burnt sienna so I could have a darker reddish brown. Let's get started. Okay, perfect. I'm going to start with the outline of this darkest part down here. Yeah, if you're here at the very beginning of the stream, I hope you liked that Smith Summit, and I hope you guys will check it out, because it is one of the coolest things that I've seen in Minecraft. There are a lot of cool things on there. I've got to say, there are a lot of cool things. Okay. Almost done with this darker outline. Yeah, because the like is kind of hidden on mobile. So it's always good to have a little poll. Yeah, I got that from Mog Swamp, Mog Swamp. I saw him do it for his subathon and I was like, oh, that's smart. That is just smart marketing, you know what I'm saying? All right, I just needed to make a slightly lighter version of this for right here. Just slightly. Then we're gonna do more of like an orangish color, which I think this was starting to turn into over here. Oh, not that much, please. Not that much, please. Okay. Oh, too much water. Oh, you guys know what happens when we get too much water. All right, let's see if this works. It's a little thin, but it's the right color. Okay, see, that's better. Yeah, there we go. That's giving me the coverage I wanted. And this is kind of creating the little shadow below the dye. All right, so now I'm gonna do like a lighter version of what we were just working with here. Let's see if that's what I want. I think it is. I think so. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Then we're gonna have one here. I just like to layer it so the shadows are in the background. Are getting covered up by the lighter colors a little bit as I paint. And now we're working on the yellowy portions of it. Shane, you think light blue will be the best dye? I'm recording, don't worry. Don't worry. All right. So then we're gonna do just a little bit of yellow some white, some of that other color over there, and we're gonna get like this tan. This is like the lighter yellow color, I think. Yeah. So we're gonna go back in with a darker one in a second. And then more over here. Then we're gonna go in with a little bit of a mix of these two. Maybe even a little bit of blue. Just to make it like that darkerish yellow kind of color. Ooh, got a little bit too yellow there. A little bit too green. Oh my gosh, I'm pulling more blue in there. It's not what I wanted. It is a little bit of a green, so just need to neutralize it with some of that red. Perfect. Nice. It's that darker shade of yellow. All right, and that is the base of our cyan dye. Edge would never forget to record, yeah. Exactly. Never, ever. I've never done that in my life. Never in my life have I ever done that. Okay, we've got a primary cyan here, so we're gonna use that. Look how deep that is. Very nice, very nice. Let's see how we feel about just using this for the darkest portion. You might want some more of another color in there, but it's like too dark almost, actually. So that was primary cyan, but I think I actually want to mix some, not turquoise, not cobalt turquoise, but this one. Turquoise blue in with it, just to give it a little bit of an edge. A little bit of a different shade. Let's see how we feel. I want it to be dark still. That really did not change it very much, did it? It's really more of a turquoise when you look at it. Let's see. That feels better to me. All right. Just going in wherever that darkest color is on the texture. Do you guys have any fun plans for this weekend? I'm going to my niece's first birthday party, my youngest niece, tomorrow. Very excited. There you go. I also just want some turquoise. Like, this definitely just leans more turquoise. Okay, so then I'm gonna take some of this turquoise and try to lighten up what I have here. Might even just want some of this like pure white. Oh my gosh, that's way too much. Okay, wait. We're gonna get there. We are gonna get there. Still want it to be dark, just. There we go, slightly lighter. Perfect. Hi Jinx, what's up? What's up, what's up? We gotta give you mod status in the YouTube chat so you can help out. Okay. Then we're gonna get this going here, and then we'll have our outline done. There we go. Okay, now I just want more of that pure cyan kind of color, and then I just want to mix some white in with that and see if we can't get a nice, let's just do a big chunk of white in there that I can pull from. A nice, still dark, but kind of faded color here. Still on the darker side. More like a blue jean. Let's see how I feel about this. Whoa. Stripey. Try it again. Might be too close. Might need a little bit more white. Just a tad bit more white. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Okay. The dyes are fun. I've been wanting to paint these for a while, so I'm really happy that Patreon decided these out of their options. Almost done with this little bit of a shadow at the bottom. Go. I think that's it. Yeah, and then we're gonna lighten this up in the slightest. I like sticking to the pure cyan when we can, just because there's other blues that we're gonna have to do, so I don't want to make it look like any of the other blues. So that's definitely a good enough shade lighter. How does Patreon work? Well, if you pay $3 a month, you get my pack updated every week, which I still have to do this week. Sorry about being a little bit behind. We'll do that after stream. And then if you pay $5 a month, you get to vote weekly on different things. Depends on the week. This week is a vote between what theme we should do next, and it was dyes, redstone, or the mob eggs. There's more tiers beyond that, but feel free to check out my Patreon if you're interested. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's a hair on here. Just a little bit of a hair. Okay, I need to make it the slightest bit more white, I feel like. Let's see how I feel about that. Yeah. Just need a slight bit more contrast there. Okay. That is it for that color, and then from now we're gonna get significantly lighter. So let's take a nice big chunk of the white. And then we're gonna do like a nice bright blue at the very top, which is interesting. How am I gonna get that bright blue? Probably some more turquoise. Almost done with this one, chat. This did not take us too long. I missed a pixel. Did I? What, of that last pink color? Okay. It's like this, and then like that. Oh, I see in that corner. Yeah, I did. Womp womp. Okay, I think I'm done with this color, so I'll just get a little bit of the darker one in. Try to recreate that color really quick. There we go. Perfect. It's like I never even missed it. It's like I never even missed it at all. Okay, so now we actually want like it's gonna be pretty bright. Pretty bright blue for this top. To be honest, I could use even more white. A lot of white. There you go. That gives us the contrast we're looking for. And that's the cyan dye. Made with some cyan. All right. Yay, we did it, chat. We did it. You know what time it is now? It is time to spin the wheel again. So let's do it. Which one are we going to get next? I want to get at least 3 done today. At least 3. I think we can maybe even do 4. But I've got to end around 5. So let's see. Let's see how many we can get done. Let's see. All right. This one, why can I not think? That one gets turned off. Okay. I'm going to spin it again, chat. It is wheel time. Oh, here we go. Ready? Over to spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. What am I hoping for? Definitely like a pink. A pink would be good. Magenta. Oh, light gray. Light gray. Yeah. All right, that's fine. We have to do it at some point. But that does mean more gray for you guys. So close to light blue. Yeah, light blue would have been great too. Let's see. Let's see. what it looks like. The light gray all the way down to our L's. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. So it's above this. Light gray. It's pretty gray, actually. Pretty gray. The base looks basically the same. So let's go back here. Light gray will be the second from the top. Second from the top. Hi, Youngblood. All right, let me replace all of the things on the screen so you know what I'm painting. Texture, image, properties. Let's change that. Here we go. We are painting the light gray dye. There we go for there. And then for over here, let's turn this guy back on. We can edit the text over here, and it is light gray dye. Okay. Celine Goldsmith, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. So let me stop recording, first of all. Second of all, drop this. Raise this a little. Whoa, jump scare. Oh gosh, okay, there you go. Actually, I can do this one. Sanzi's doing some cleaning out there. I don't know what he's doing, but it's loud. Okay. There we go. There we go, chat. What, do you see a duck in the light gray texture? Actually, yeah, it does kind of look like a duck. All right, first things first is we gotta sketch it out. So let's see what we think. Let me lower this just the slightest bit. Come on. Okay. I think that should be good. This is basically gonna start the same. There we go. I think this is gonna look so cute when all the dyes are on here. I love it. I love it already. Seeing the dyes fill in. Okay, then it goes up one. And then the top will be different. We're gonna go up, well, actually just 3. Here's my eraser. It's okay, we'll just have to pretend like I didn't do that. Okay. And then 3 over. 1 up, 1 over. I hope you guys are excited about the server reset. I'll announce here, actually, that, and I'll announce on Discord as well, that the last day of our current server will be next weekend, all right, next Saturday. And we are going to have an event to send us off. We'll announce more about that on Discord. But it was Sanzi's idea to do a cool event. So I'm so excited to get you guys on this new server. We have been setting it up. It's been running great. But I'm so, oh, ow, funny bone. But I am excited. Okay. There we go, there's the outline. Now we're gonna be doing the bottom bit. Record, yes. Thank you very much. We are recording, we are focused. What's the Discord? Do you want to join it? It should be in my bio on Twitch. And if not, it's in the description on YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the darker colors here. Should be good with what we have on here. I just have to get it all moist again, you know? All right, let's see. Thank you, Shane. All right. Let's get some more water on here. Yeah, Shadow is on the record. They know their stuff. It's hard to beat them. I can't even beat them most of the time. All right, if we could just give you a remote record button, that would be great. You know, I'd never have to think of it then. You'd just press it for me. And it would be good. Okay. There we go. That's the darkest color. So now we're gonna do, I guess they're shaped different. They don't all have the exact same base to it, but they just use the same colors, so. Let's see how I feel about this. Oh yeah, that's perfect. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna go a bit lighter with this over here. Grab some of this white. That lighter color going. Perfect. You had a bat in your house? Oh my god, that's a nightmare. Like in your attic or like in your actual house? What happened? You don't know how it got in? Oh my gosh, that's like literally my worst nightmare. How did you get it out? Did you have to call someone? That is crazy. Okay, wait, I need like more white. Oh, Oh, I have a whole big chunk of it over here. Okay. There we go. Start with that lighter yellow first. Yeah, was it cute at least? That's a good question. I don't think any bat inside of a house could be cute for me. I think I would just be terrified. Okay. There we go. Darker color. Okay, there is the base. Bats are usually pretty chill. It was upstairs where all the bedrooms are, and you walked under it. Oh my god. Your uncle came to get it out? How did he get it out? Like a broom? Did you capture it? Youngblood, you subscribed with Prime for 3 months in a row? It's been 3 months already now? That is crazy. Thank you. W Youngblood. Yeah, it's totally crazy that you had a bat in your house. Bats are cute sky puppies. I like that. I like that view of it. I can be a little too scared of animals sometimes. Okay, where's my black? Here it is. A broom and a towel. And I got out okay, that's good. That's good that it got out okay. Even if it didn't, just tell us that it did. I'm just gonna take a big chunk of white, even though it has some other color in it, it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna start with the darkest color down here. So it is a light gray. So I wanna be cautious that I'm not gonna have issues when it comes to the dark gray. So I'm gonna go lighter with all my colors here. Okay, so let's see. We are recording. Just had a little, oh, let's get the water off of my hand there. All right, so Sanzi and I went to our first revolving sushi restaurant last night. Guys, it was so good. It was so good. And Sanzi just learned how to like sushi. And that's a good place to go if you're not sure if you like, or if you want to try a bunch of different kinds. But it was awesome. It was really, really good. Like, I already want to go back. I loved it. Revolving sushi, what's that? It's like there's a conveyor belt with a bunch of sushi that just comes by and you just grab what you want. And it's amazing. I loved it. All right, let's see if that's light enough for our second gray. Yeah, and if you ordered something off the menu, it would come with like a little robot train thing. It was so cool. It was awesome. All right. Going around with this slightly lighter gray. Your cat was going after a wasp. Yeah, that is scary. They don't want to know what happens when you catch that wasp. It would not be good for both the wasp or the cat. I don't think it would turn out well for either of them. Okay, so there we go. That's our outline of another gray. And so now I need an even lighter gray. I need 3 more colors of gray, so I gotta keep that in mind. see how I feel about this one. You accidentally stung yourself with a wasp once? I only have ever been stung once. I was I think I was in Switzerland actually. And we were having like a little picnic by the lake. It's very random. And I felt something edgy against my foot. And I rubbed it into the blanket to like itch it. And it turned out it was a bee of some kind that stung me and it hurt. But then my friend pulled it out and it was all good. It was all good. You know, not allergic to them. That's the only time I've ever been stung though. Hopefully never again. Oh, I just realized I missed some on this. Missed one little darker bit. I'll fix that in a second. There's gonna be a little bit there and some right there. No, that's good. Let me get a little bit of the darker color again just by mixing in some of this black in the corner over here. It stung her paw, but she's okay. Oh my goodness, poor thing. He's just trying to protect the house. Aaron, what's up? You had a bee fly directly into your forehead? Oh my gosh. They didn't believe you until you pulled the stinger out and showed them? That's crazy. Okay, so now I'm gonna make it very light gray. And then we'll just use white for the last little highlights here. Yeah, I know it's too dark. I know, I'm gonna fix it. I know, it's bothering me too, I know. I agree, it's too dark. I'm gonna fix it. Okay. There we go, just like a little checkered pattern over here. Light gray dye, that is what we're painting. Hi, Dragon Cat. Oh, I missed a darker one there too. Okay, I'm missing everything today. Missing everything. Oh my goodness, there's so much water. Okay. There we go. We're gonna do white for the last little bit. Okay, I have 2 more darker colors to rectify here, so let's try to do that. I think. There we go. That one's fixed. Perfect. You like my shirt? Thank you. It's a Minecraft shirt. It says stop and smell the flowers. I love it. It's so cute. Okay, what else? I need like this medium color. Let's see if that works for this color. It does, it does, it does. Then I just need some pure white. Some pure white. Let's see if we can get it over here without, no. There's too much color over there. Too much color. Just want some pure white. How many have I painted so far? How many today? This is my second one today. I'm almost at 500 though, guys. Actually, the blue cyan, I should have celebrated that. That was my 500 texture that I painted. This is 501 that we're about to finish. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy that I've painted so many? There's so many more to go. I don't even think about it. But yeah, the cyan dye was number 500, and you will all here to witness it. Crazy, right? Only about 3,000 more to go. Only about 3,000 more. It's crazy. Okay, there we go. Yep, time goes by fast. It's crazy. 500. Okay, there is light gray dye. I think that looks pretty light gray to me. Pretty light gray. All right, you know what time it is. And they're adding more? Yeah, they're adding more. So who knows how long this is gonna take me. All right. At least one more spin. I think we're gonna do one more after this too. Let's see how it goes. Spin the wheel. We got some good ones left on the board, so let's see how it goes. Spin. I just don't want orange. I just don't like doing oranges. So let's see, what is it gonna be? Probably not orange. Oh, another blue? Light blue or blue? Blue! I thought it was gonna be light blue. Blue! All right, we can do blue. We can do blue. Show how we're gonna make it different than cyan. So close to light blue, that's right. It was so close. So close. Now let me change everything to our light blue, or no, regular blue. So all the way back to the top. All the way back to the top. We've got our blue dye pile over here. Take a little screenshot. For you guys. Oh, okay, that works. Texture image. It didn't save. Okay, weird. There we go. Let's replace it. All right, there's our blue dye. And now let me replace the text. All right. So where does this go in our lineup of colors? It will come 2 after the size. So it'll be here, down here at the bottom. So let me lift this up. So it's gonna go right here. In that square. Okay. The blue dye looks like crushed lapis. It kind of does. I guess that's basically what it is. All right. bottom of the die is gonna start the same as all the other ones. So this is definitely gonna be using my like ultramarine blue to make sure that it's different. Okay, so let's start here. Like that. Okay. This one is smaller than the other ones, I feel like. It doesn't go as high. There we go. And now this one goes down 2, and then meets it there. And then I'm gonna finish off the base of this here. There we go. You think it's 3 pixel height, not 2? Where? Three pixels high? Not 2? Where? Let me see if it lines back up and then I'll know. I think this is right. Uh-oh. Oh no, this is right. It's only 2. It's only 2 high. You can see on the left side, there's 2 different colors. Blue dye used to just be lapis. They didn't have blue dye, they just had lapis. All right, let's go ahead and record. It's all focused. You forgot about that? I forget that they have like actual dyes in the game now. I try to use bone meal for white and it doesn't work. All right, we're gonna start with the bottom of it. I might need to put some more paint on here soon. Let's just reactivate what we got here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and put some more paint. We just need a little bit more of this, a little bit more blue, ultramarine deep. I'm pretty sure it's right, because everything lined it up. Everything lined it up. Your fire alarm kept going off last night. Oh, that's so annoying. You had to just disconnect it. Yeah, we have at least one fire alarm in our house that is disconnected because it would not stop beeping. Make sure you don't have CO2 poisoning though. It could be telling you about your CO2 levels, so maybe get a different detector to try to read that. Yeah, and I hope you get better sleep tonight. All right, same as all the other ones. We're starting with the base here. then we're gonna start with that more medium kind of color. I'm gonna grab some of some white. All right, let's see. It has a different alarm for CO2, okay. It's good that you know that. Just wanted to throw that out there, just in case. All right, so there we go for this one. And now we have our yellows. Now we have our yellows going on. So we're gonna do some more this yellow over here. Let's see, darker yellow first this time. And then we'll do our lighter yellow. All right, here we go. There we go. See you, line. Thanks for hanging out. All right, now it's on to the fun part. Let's get some of this deep ultramarine blue. I think I'm just gonna use it pure for this bottom part. And we'll just start lightening it up slightly, some white as we go. So let's use this pure dark color here. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's what I call blue. That is a nice deep blue there. And go out like this, dip down, not even more. There we go. Nice crisp line for this outline here. I have a nice fun theme going on this week. Okay, then after that we have to lighten it the slightest little bit. It's not the slightest bit, but okay, let's see if that helped. I think it did just enough. I just need it to be slightly lighter. Which I think that did help with. Maybe got a little too much water there. We'll see. Let's see what we think. No, that's perfect. Just enough paint to paint with. Make it opaque. Making a nice blue dye. Definitely reminds me of lapis. Which is good. That's what we're going for. Okay. Then we're gonna lighten it up even more. Even more. Let's see what I feel about that. I kind of want to add some cerulean to this. And like the slightest bit more white. Okay, let's see what we feel about that. Let us see. Oh yeah, that's good. That's what we were going for. Oh, goes over one more. Good thing I caught myself there. Oh, there's like a darker color that I missed. It's okay. We can fix that after. There's like a few pixels that are slightly darker. Because I probably used that top color, huh? It's okay, we'll go back in and fix that in a sec. Just want to make sure to get this nice dark color everywhere. Oh, it's okay, we'll go over all these. With the correct color. The painted texture for glowberry vines, but not the vines with the berries. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I go in a very random order, so random things will be done and not done. They'll all be done eventually. Okay, so let me do that darker color again. Probably just like this. A little bit of white. Let's try that. Basically the same color I already had. Okay, more ultramarine deep, please. Let's try that. There we go. Perfect. I think that's it there. Floating top chest and under chest. Yeah, you know, there's still a floating top of that copper chest. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Gotta fix that for sure. So let's just dump a bunch of this white in here. Need to make it pretty light. Okay, let's try it now. Geez, it could be even lighter, to be honest. Could be even lighter. I almost want to just use... Now, once we go back to that ultramarine blue, it kind of helps it get that baby blue that it's kind of after. It's kind of what we want. There we go. Okay. There we go, and the rest is like a very, very light blue. You guys started school 2 weeks ago already? That is crazy. I cannot believe it's already that far into the school year. Okay. Okay, it's bleeding in a little bit. We'll fix it in a second, but that is the blue. It's pretty light on the top. I might fix that in a minute. Once things start bleeding through, or stop bleeding through. But yeah, there we go. I think we have time for one more after this. I missed 2 dark blue pixels. Oh, I did. You're right. How did I do that? How the heck did I do that? These should be dark blue here. There we go. Yeah, the top is too light for sure. I just need to let it dry for a sec and then go over it. So it's basically gonna be this, but let's see how I feel about this. Better? Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. All right. Time to spin the wheel and see what we get. 502. That's what that was. Okay. Let's see, here we go. Light blue would be nice. Let's all hope for light blue. And then that one off. Okay, let's go spin the wheel, see what we get. Let me make this bigger. Is that better? Can you see it? Yeah, you can't see it, but. All right, what are we gonna get? I hope it's light blue. Let's see, I don't think it will be. I think it'll be red, and it's red. Red would be cool though. Red will be fun. Okay. Red is classic. Like the red rose that's no longer there. Okay. We'll have to do light blue another time. We'll have to be another time. Let's go see red dye. Red dye. I like doing reds. Red dye. It's not as deep of a red as you'd think, I guess. It's pretty light. All right, let's go back. The most naturally available dye in Minecraft? Maybe. That would make sense. A lot of poppies, a lot of roses. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's turn this back on. Let's change the texture image. Yeah, pink next time would be great as well. Red dye. All right, let's change this to red dye. Yeah, Iron Golem farms with poppies. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Okay. So, let's figure out where we're gonna put this on our lineup. It'll be in the second row, number 2, below the gray, below the light gray. Let's drop it a little more. I can raise this up there. Okay, that works. That works. Fun. This sheet's gonna look so good. I'm glad I made a whole new sheet for these. It looks so good when all the dyes are on it. Glad I thought ahead. I almost didn't, but I thought, no. I want to put them all on one sheet. All right. Let's sketch it out. Starts the same as all the other ones over here. So we're gonna start with this until we reach here, and there's gonna be 2. And go back up like that. And then we're gonna go up 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then turn the corner here. All right. 2, 4. This one's an interesting shape as well. I feel like they all follow their shapes a little bit, you know? Oh, where did I mess up? Where did I mess up? Because this should be right here. Okay, where did I mess up? Where did I do it? Oh, I see. I went up 1 too many over there. I see it. Where's my eraser? All right. Start from this side. When you mess up, starting from the other side definitely helps. So that way you can't really make the same mistake again because you're going from a different direction. 1 like that. There we go. Easy fix. And now we're gonna do the bottom here. So we gotta decide what is part of the paper and what is part of this dye. Dye is more red for sure. Paper's trying to be more brown. They definitely changed the colors on this paper. Maybe that's just my eyes tricking me. Okay, there we go. That's that. All right. We're gonna start with the base again. Yep, record, thank you. Make sure it's all focused on there. Yep. I'm gonna add a little bit more paint on just to get some fresh paint. There we go. Should be good on the blue. So let's see. Let's pull this in here. All right, here we go. Starting with the brown color. Let me go trace around the edge. Okay, there we go. There's never a good place to put the reference pic. Always covers up something, I feel like. Maybe that. Maybe that. Better? Okay, then we're gonna do a lighter version of what we were doing basically by taking some white, which I'll just take from here. It's fine, it has other stuff in it. Make it a little bit lighter. Okay. It's like a darker version of this. In the corner here. Okay. Oh no. Ruh-roh. Hopefully that'll be fully colored by something else. I'll show you guys later, but I just got some blue paint all over my canvas. It'll be covered by, actually light blue where the light blue will be. So it's good. It's actually good. Whoops. It'll be covered. Let me show you that after. Too much water incident? No, it's not as bad as that, to be honest. It's drier paint, so it's easier to clean up. Just gotta be careful to not put my hand down. Okay, so then I need more like yellow. It's like darker yellow kind of color. Could have been worse, yeah. It could have been. Oh shoot, look at my brush. What did I do to you? You poor thing. You poor thing. Okay, just some darker yellow there and darker yellow there, and then we're gonna go lighter yellow. Lighter yellow. I just need some more white in there. Where did I find all the texture images? You can download, if you Google Minecraft default texture pack. I think the website is texturepacks.net, and they have a version that has default Minecraft texture pack with all of the textures in there. Mr. Losty, thank you for the follow. You can also go to resourcepackcreator.com, and they have all the textures there. That's a good website. All right, dry off a little, and I'm gonna use my reds now. I'm gonna build a little palette over here with my reds. There we go. And then I also want to get some of this burnt sienna just a little, just to make it darker on this bottom part here. Let's see. I'm going to take this darker red, get some burnt sienna, make it nice and deep and dark for that bottom part. So let's see. It's gonna be one here. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We just want to have a nice deep red there. It's like a nice red lipstick. And then it's gonna build up over on this side and go up 3. And then we're gonna have a slightly lighter red. There we go. Now we're gonna take our slightly lighter red and mix it in with what we're doing. Trying to get just a nice bright red. Yeah, I love how all the dye have different forms as well. Okay, there we go. You'd wear that color on your lips? Yeah, it is. It's a good nail color too, I feel like. I haven't really done red nails in a while. Maybe ever. All right. Here we go. It's gonna meet up with that outline there. Now it kind of becomes like a magenta. It's kind of interesting. I almost want to use like my magenta over here. Primary magenta. And get some of this like deeper red in with that. And then I need like the slightest bit of maybe yellow or orange to like lighten it up. I don't know. I don't know if that's what I'm going for. Let's see. I need it to be like a little bit lighter than that. I don't really want to use white here, but let's see. White can quickly make it look pink, but it kind of does look pink. Kind of does look pink. Let's see. Still no. Just keep mixing until you get it right. Yeah, that feels better. Slightly better. Get all this paint off my brush. All right. There we go. Just needed it to be slightly lighter than what I was doing before. Next is more of an orange color. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go back. See ya, Tiny. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go with, where's my orange? Here it is. I'm gonna go with a big orange dollop on the side. We're gonna make our red over here deep orange, kind of. Just trying to make it brighter without making it pink. And orange will help you do that. Might need some yellow in there, just a little, to help brighten it. Okay. There we go. There we go. And keep going with that. Almost done. Let's get this over here like that. These are all filled in here as well. There we go. I think that's it for those colors. Yeah. Then we have like a pretty light white color there. So let's get some of that in there. Gold coin. Thank you, Tez. I appreciate it. It's basically exactly the color we're going for right there. It's gonna be much brighter than the rest. Okay, perfect. All right, here we go. That is the red dye. There it is. Yay. All right, let's zoom out and I'll show you my mistake that I did earlier. And what we've done today. There we go. That's what I did earlier, but that's where the light blue will be. So I think it's okay. But that's what we did today. Red, white, and blues. Very patriotic. Very patriotic. All right, chat. That is it for me today. Thank you for hanging out. How long do I think until the pack will be finished? At least 4 more years at a minimum. But that is all I have time for today, chat. I'm going to head out, but I will probably be back on the summit on the Smith Summit server later. So make sure you guys check that out. It's really cool. Say hi if you see me. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out today. And get ready for Texture 500 tomorrow. That's going to be crazy. Okay, bye. Bye.